No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Baylor Bears, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Knights will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Baylor Bears offense will have the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Lanning. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to pound it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Touchdown, Bears! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Knights offense will go to work for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Safe little shovel pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
In offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
The Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do...
Touchdown, UCF! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to try to return this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Fires and picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Baylor!
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Let's send the tight end in motion. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Setting up the screen. There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And the Bears line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Touchdown, Bears! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Murphy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds his big tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Release to the back. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Finds his man. It's Murphy. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the handoff. Tough sliding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
24, UCF 7.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Holds and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Knights are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's back. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're going to run it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports Studios at the Bounce House.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
The Knights will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
He's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wants to throw it. Trying to set up the screen. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Knights are marching down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Still running at the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Bears moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Murphy. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They'll line up for a second down play. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to go, and he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 in there, basically right back where they started. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
27, UCF 10.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The give from the gun. Turning it on!
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
They'll run play action. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got enough for the first. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff to the single running back.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Off play action on first down. It's complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
The score, Baylor 34, UCF 13.
On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be brought down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game today.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Gonna run it. It's back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, the ground game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
On the move and looking deep. Makes a grab right down the middle. Touchdown, Knights! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell he sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it, perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
UCF 20.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Makes the grab on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The run from the shotgun. Oh, the spin move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense.
Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On on 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take another shot here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll pull it on the read. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give. Breaks the tackle. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It is perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Fires to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They want to throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab down the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They just keep firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The sure hands, it's in goal. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. So now it's 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got it in the middle, it's back. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up Second down.
Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Knights looking to convert on 4th down.
Coming up.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Win, 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 win. It seems the only obstacle in their path could be getting bored or not paying close enough attention as they continue their run toward perfection.
And everything's just lined up beautifully for this team this year. We knew coming into the season they had guys that could go out and make plays and win games. We knew all about the coaching staff, but they've been able to avoid the injuries. The schedule has been difficult at times, but they've been able to overcome those challenges. This team, right now, it's like the unstoppable force, David. Everything that gets put in their way, they're just knocking down.
Just mowing them down, shutting them down, doing everything they need to. And you know what's great about this time of year as a player? Award season. The banquets are around the corner, the Heisman Trophy awards, all those, the top defensive player awards in the country. Those are all coming their way with what they're building right now.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.